Okay, so I guess I'm basically back. There were some latency and connectivity issues. Um, just let me know in the comment section that if I'm visible or not. Okay, so yes, we are visible. So basically, what I was explaining was I'll have to explain it again now regarding Aptus. So, um, Aptus, I did share my thoughts at the group, as you remember. uh, basically around half or 15 minutes ago, just when I shared the charts before taking the trade, that is. I did mention that I guess Aptus can retrace to the regions of 10.8 to 10.9, and it was also just on the basis of golden pocket and nothing else, because yesterday we had the scam wick, and from the scam wick, of course, we again take the golden pocket, and as you know, the 6 minute point of Fibonacci. So basically, after it retraced, there was a heavy buying pressure, and of course, you might be thinking how we supposed to read about buying pressure and selling pressure. So there are, of course, 2 to 3 ways. Uh, the order books and heat maps. In case you do not have access to heat map, you can also use order book. Just find the place where you find most people placing the trades, like limit orders, because more the limit orders, it's going to provide liquidity, and with the liquidity you can of course find a good point to enter so that you can be profitable in that point. And since I shared, we were of course up around along basically along the at 10.8 region, and I will be DCing into the position just in case it does break above the current resistance. So since the call, it's up around 1.5%, I guess, and it is a pretty good move in case you see the leverage, but you have to understand that going on a high leverage is not the key. Trading the key levels is the key. And because it's just a first live stream, I'm not going to explain a lot. Just trying to get acquainted with the system. This is, of course, not an ideal trading system. Currently, I believe that we have established a bit of a resistance here. So I would say just set your alarms or alerts right here. Because I am not interested to take or add into my long positions in case it's just stuck in this position. So I did receive some questions that why am I not using Elliott wave right now? So I am of course using Elliott wave, but as you know, it's just supposedly used only for a bigger time frame. Like I do not use it for small time frames, and currently the movement is just sideways, so it is not ideal right now to use Elliott waves. Of course, in case it does give me a move back, I have shared the idea that we are supposed to scalp long at $27,329. This is, of course, on the basis of filling of the wicks. As you know, wicks are, of course, liquidations, just in case you might not know. So basically, what happens is this is just a scammy move, I can say. Based on it, of course, many people would have shorted here, but it of course went up due to heavy buying pressure, and because some people, not just some, but new people who do not know basically the idea of trading, they will go into high leverage, and this will of course cause their liquidations. So basically, we are having a liquidity heat map here. In case you do not have a liquidations heat map, you can just use the idea of VIX. And as some YouTubers, some Twitter users, some of the crypto traders around in the Twitter, they have also shared the idea of wick filling. So basically, you will always find it to be going to the point of 80% to 50%. I like that idea. And it's nothing, just if you break it down, let's say that we are watching for this current wick, and in case you draw it with fib retracement, you'll find that the 618 is 27409, right? And below it is of course 0.72 and 0.786 level. So that is also golden pocket. Most of the books will refer to 618 as golden pocket, but normally I do not use that. I mostly try and use 7.2, because most probably what happens is, let me show you. Yes. So in case you draw fib retracement here, you can see. Thing is that most of the people will go long at 618 level, but the thing is that there is stop loss hunt. Whales, they will try and fill their longs by liquidating small traders, right? The small moves. They do not want bigger moves to happen. So first they will be of course liquidating a lot, and because of the long liquidation, some of the liquidations here, the short liquidations to be honest, because people will be shorting here or shorting here, not just you, but some new people who do not have the idea of technical analysis. So as the liquidation starts, it will move down, but most of the bigger orders will of course be placed below the golden pocket. If you observe, just do one thing after the live stream ends, just go ahead and open the order book, right? It's And you will find that most of the orders will be confluencing here at the 0.72 to 0.786 level, because it's a stop loss hunt that they would like to have. But of course, you are not supposed to trade only on the basis of this scam feeling level. You are, of course, supposed to use a T, and on the basis of that only. Right now, what I am observing, or the main thing that I wanted to talk about today, was this particular trend line that I have been observing for a while. So we are not breaking below the current trend line. And if you observe, we are making up an ascending triangle. And if the ascending triangle pattern works in this case, I am of course observing the levels around, not a lot, but I think we can fill up to the levels of 29,600 level, right? 29,600 level is something I will be waiting for. In case I would like to use my whale shorts, of course, I'm not shorting right now because we are at a particularly very strong support, as we are not breaking below the current trend line. Of course, in case we do break below the trend line, I will be waiting for a breakdown, retest, and then moving down. Of course, we have planned a scalp long here. So in case we do get to the level, I am observing to the levels of basically 28,400 after that. Regarding the other altcoins, of course, I did share it on the group that we won't be trading a lot of altcoins anymore, because the problem with the altcoins is, in case we go ahead and use a lot of altcoins, it is going to cause problems such as uploading it right. So the problem is that due to the low market cap, it is going to be very volatile, and with that high volatility, there is of course a lot of problem, and you can get liquidated, and that is the basic whole reason why I have stopped completely. Of course, we'll be just playing with the major market players and none other than Bitcoin and Ethereum and stuff. So here, I guess I will end the live stream because I am observing some latency issues right now. So let's just end here, and good luck. Just be sure to invite more people. Subscribe to the channel because I will be live streaming regularly now, just once in a while. Of course, weekend live streams as I had promised. Also, just bring more people to follow us because we want to grow the sign community. And bigger the sign community, bigger the better, right? Okay, peace.